JJ, from the day dot when he wanted to return, he was ready to fight Jake. He was ready to fight whoever. He's got a team. He's got trainers. He's got me. We want things to make sense for him, but we also acknowledge that fans want to see him fight opponents that are a challenge. I, honest to God, didn't know that Fournier would be as easy as he was for JJ.
Neither did I. It was a demolition.
And, you know, obviously, it's a no contest. And all due respect to Joe as well. But look, that guy's, imagine the hours. That guy's got thousands of hours in comparison to JJ in a ring. He's experienced. He's been on big stage. Of course, we're not trying to have JJ fight Errol Spence. Okay, we're not trying to have him Bivol and Canelo, and we don't have those aspirations because we're not stupid. Like, JJ is going to be he wants to be the top guy in this space. That's it. And if it wasn't for Jake Paul going and fighting, and I'm not taking it away from him, he did this. He led this pathway where he went outside of the influencer crossover space. Well, he stayed in the crossover space, but he went outside of the influencer space and said, okay, I want to fight MMA guys. Really smart, but it's also set the bar at a level that if KSI ends up fighting King Kenny right now, or boxer on our roster, that Salt Pappy or whoever, sure, some people will like that. As a business, we can't accommodate some people and neglect the majority who are silent. They're not on Twitter complaining, you know? Well, they are, but not all. At the end of the day, he needs this fight. He needs a big fight, not necessarily Tommy. He needs a big fight, whether it's him, whether it's Masvidal, whether it's Anthony Pettis, whether it's Conor McGregor, whether it's Mayweather, Tommy Fury. These are fights he needs, he craves, he wants. And the bar has been set higher, so it's much more dangerous than it used to be. He's not fighting Joe Wellers anymore, you know? And people take fun and say, okay, but he fought Swarms and Pineda. Pineda's still a pro.
Yeah, people forget.
Pineda beat the shit out of B-Dave.
Yeah, and B-Dave's a good fighter as well, so.
Improved a lot, and he's great, you know? It shows levels. I think JJ beats Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor beats Salt Papp. I don't think JJ's going to have a problem with any of the influencers, including Kenny. Not yet. I think 2 years from now, Kenny carries on the pathway he's on. He's a big problem for a lot, and that's a really tough fight in that time. Right now, he's at the point where I think he would still not be able to take the heat that comes from KSI. You know, Gib, these guys, they're not really. I think JJ's risen above that, and I think obviously we all wanted Jake Paul KSI. We all wanted that fight. I can tell you, I tweeted this fight is happening in 2023. I hate that I couldn't keep my word, but I promise you it was not for a lack of trying. I tried my absolute best to make that fight, and we actually had everything agreed, verbally, all agreed, no problem, we'll do this, this is the way, this is the thing, how about this, does this work? Oh, you want MVP fighters, let's do a co-promotion. Okay, you guys have the co-main, we'll have the rest of the card. No, okay, we'll do it. We were negotiating all the little points. The material terms were verbally agreed. Then I get a call saying, hey, we're not doing the fight. Jake doesn't want to do it. We want Jake to do this fight. He doesn't want to do this fight. First to fight someone else. So I thought, okay, he's going to rematch Tommy Fury, which can't hate on him for that, but he didn't. He chose it. So we all know the rest. Good luck to everyone at the end of the day and whatever they're doing. But it's not because of us that fight didn't happen. Yeah. You know?